Hey guys, how are you? I'm waiting for the stream to load. I'm going to be doing some free yes and no crystal ball. My tarot is open. I have spots for only 2 readings. I usually stream. Oh, actually, wait. Let the stream load a little bit before I keep talking. Hey guys, I'm letting the stream load just a little bit. Hey guys, how are you? I'm letting the stream load a little bit. I'm going to be doing free yes and no crystal ball. If you want a tarot, they are $25 and I have spots for only 2. I usually stream 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a little bit past 4. It's 4:14. Today my schedule is a little bit wonky, so I'm streaming a little bit later than usual. But it's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can always text the shop mobile 24/7. If you get a reading, I won't always answer 24/7, but you can always text it and get that in, and then I get back to people as soon as possible. So yes, I am running late today, so I'm streaming past 4. Because again, my schedule's been a bit wonky today. So I'm going to be starting the free yes and no. If you want to book a reading, you can do so. And they are fulfilled on the other place I'm streaming at that you can't say, but I can say the letters Y and T because of the censorship. All right, and I fulfill them right away. Unless, of course, you have to go and you want it to be for the next day. That's fine as well. All right, so I'm going to be doing a free yes and no crystal ball. All right. So the free yes and no means the question has to be in a yes and no format. I don't like letters. So if you want to give me a nickname or their sign. If you want to book a reading and not give me any information, then that's fine. You have to book the reading though. But when you're doing free yes and no, I expect a clear question so that I can give you a clear answer. Not, is that person going to put that thing somewhere that one time? No, I want a clear question. All right, here we go. So this is yes and no starting. So it's really a message. I give you a message answering yes and no, but I give you a little bit more. It's like, they're kind of like mini readings that I give on here. So go ahead and ask your questions. I'll let the stream load a little bit. I like spamming, so you can go ahead and spam away, because it just lets me see the question better. Because when I'm reading downward, I don't always have my eyes on the screen and I miss it. Oh, Dallas, will you be in a relationship this year? So I am seeing a guy in the picture, in other words, in the picture, I don't mean picture, so yes, I am seeing that there's already someone that you're interested in. I just do not see that he's going to want to commit with the title, boyfriend, girlfriend, let's do this, you're my girlfriend kind of thing. I don't see that with this person. All right. Were you afraid to ask about the one specific person? Or are you feeling so negative about him that you feel like you want to see if there's other options? Anyway, there's a reading that I have called Find My New Love. If you are single, there's no one in the picture. Mingling is fine, but like anyone in the picture, that's a great reading because it shows what's potential, what's coming in. Now, if you're sitting and not being proactive at all and not looking and hoping it falls from the sky, the reading is not really what I recommend. It's for those that are really trying. They're dating, because that's when a lot of people come in and I'll be like, this is a good one, watch it with this one, whatever. Okay, so in your particular case, there's a guy that shows up, and you've been, obviously there's some smoochies that already has happened with this guy. So there's something physical, all right, with the person that's showing up. And I see that you try a lot and he's not giving you the emotional back. So I don't know if that's somebody in the past or something like that. But that is the energy that shows up when you're asking about a relationship, and it's clogging it. The answer is no. So again, it's like when someone wants a fresh new start, but there's something lingering and pending in the love life. All right. So that's what I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. I'm not skipping anybody. It's just thank you for spamming, right? Spam away so I could see it. Okay, let's see. The next one I see is Angelina. Is Patrick thinking of you? All right, Angelina. Yes, there's a particular memory. It is in a place that's outdoors. If it's a shopping mall, then it would be on the outside part. If it's the beach, I don't know the location. I know that there's people, and I know that it's in a public space, and I know that it's outside. Sometimes it can be a place where you eat, but this is a memory. And I do believe he's gone leaning in to kiss. So I do see history with you guys. I do see something of essence here. Not like you just met him online and you haven't met. I mean, unless it's been some very heavy, video bonding or whatever. But there's a history here with this person. I would say yes, and it talks about a memory. So yes, I would say valid. Absolutely yes. There is a connection of him thinking about you. All right. But it's a past tense though. It's a past tense, so that is a clue. So if you have an issue with this person and it's bringing a memory, there's something unfinished. You understand? Okay. Peter, is Stacy? Wait, is Stacy with anyone else? All right, Peter. Okay, so I have an answer for you. When you ask, is she with anyone else? You do realize that that's not clear. You do realize, does that mean, did she sleep with someone else? Is she in love with someone else? Is she talking to someone else? Is she, in love with someone that she's trying to get his attention? Does she have a crush? Okay, let me answer it for you, okay? I do see that there's someone on the reserve. So there's someone that is not on the forefront. In other words, this is when she's trying to see if that becomes an option. All right, fair enough. All right, I hope that helps. Nikki, let's see, does your boyfriend know? Oh, you're a different Nikki. Oh, okay. I just read for one of my regulars for years, and I thought that was the same Nikki because she spells it with a K. But you have a 1K. She's got 2 Ks. Okay. All right. Nice to meet you. What sign are you, Nikki? Nicole, does my boyfriend Noah see a future marriage? Okay. Give me your sign because I'm thinking of her and I just read for her. That's not going to work. I'm thinking of her. And we literally just about 15 minutes ago stopped. Okay, you're a Scorpio. All right, I needed something to cut the connection there. Okay, Nikki is Scorpio. And the question was, if you're gonna have a relationship with somebody. Wait, hang on, I gotta get the question. Hang on. Oh, marriage. You asked about marriage. Okay, hang on. No, that's not what he wants. It may be something he wants maybe later, but not now. That's just not where he's at. So, here's the thing, I don't want to bother anybody or step on any toes, but when a woman is in love with a man and she's already gone to the bakery, I don't care how this is criticized, it's true. I've been reading on love as a love specialist for over 30 years. 9 times out of 10, the guy is going to not go that route. So a ring is a very particular way to pursue it. There's a lot of things. It's not always, and you should also read the statistics on, you know who has the best data on proposals, where I study what they write? Jewelry companies. Their bread and butter, some of the top jewelers in the world, is on engagement. They study the statistic on engagement more than anybody because that's their money. And it's interesting how after when two people are together in a relationship, if the guy does not propose at least 8-month mark, it's supposed to be up to the 6 month, 6 and less, then you've got a great chance. If it passes the 6th months into 7, 8, 9, 10, it starts dropping 20%, 30%, 40%. After the first year, it goes down to a very 15% that he will propose, because you're already giving him mind, body, and soul. So, you see? So there are some late bloomers. It also depends on the style of the female wanting the way that they want the ring or something like that. Every woman is a different, Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Nichols, does Leo have romantic interest in you? All right, let's see. Wait, Nichols? A lot of Nickies today. Hang on a minute. Wait, okay, your name is Nichols. Okay, also a Nikki. Okay, Leo. Does Leo have romantic interest? Okay, Leo. Yes. There's something about him I don't fully like. There's something about him. I'm never wrong with my hunch. Bit of an opportunist, but yeah. Anyway, I don't want to digress. Yes, the answer is yes. He is interested in you, but he's smart with it, Okay, let's see. Matthias, is your current partner the one? You got to book astrology with me. There's no guessing there. It's 1 billion% on your natal chart. Your soulmate is in your natal chart, and there's no way around it. Now, your other spouses and all that stuff, like destiny, if a person gets married, if they get married late, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's besides the point. That's also on the chart. But your soulmate is on the chart. Now, it goes... Anyway, I was going to explain it, but let me get to these questions. Okay, Maria, is Jose going to come correct? I don't understand that. Okay, Ashlyn, have you've been seeing signs from, okay, all right. It's usually, yes, I know, but okay. I've been having signs from, okay. I don't deal with, I come from a closed practice, a magical bloodline, a magical family, and I have my own pantheon of gods and goddesses and spirits and stuff. So I do my thing. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Blanca, will you see Ryan tonight? Okay. Well, I do see two people in a car driving westbound. I see that things are a little bit not aligned, a little bit not aligned in the vibe. So yes, but it's disruptive. It's kind of like what you expect maybe doesn't play out that way. The timing is off on it. Okay, but yes. Okay, let's see. Eva, is romantic love coming your way, Eva? So this is someone in your past that's showing up. It talks about you being very tender with him. The reason that I feel it's in your past is because of the heaviness of this. This doesn't feel new to me, and it doesn't mean new love is not coming in. It means that the signature of that person's essence is still connected to you, whether that be by broken heart or memory, or maybe you are in a situationship or something. There's something not finished. I don't know the story because it's not a love reading that I'm doing. But the message shows up, so it's disrupting the new. So that means that, and this person was tender back, but they held back, so that they're not as expressive. So it's like between being secretive and not completely being present in the moment. I'm going to be sharing. I'm one-on-one with you. There's always like this wonderment. What is he feeling? What is he thinking? And this is very potent in the message for that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Maria, is Jose going to come with good intentions? Like, will it be good between you? All right, let's break that down because you're asking something that's addressed in a love reading. But let's break that down, make it simple. Is Jose interested in you romantically? So I don't know if he is military or ex-military. Does he have any connection with the military? This is very work bound. Is there anything that could be okay? Is this Maria that I'm talking to? I forget the names. I'm sorry. It's so weird, but like I don't remember. I'm so into the vision. I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking to Eva. I answered Eva's. I know that. Jose, yes, Maria. Okay, it is you. Yes, yes, Jose. That's who I'm talking about. Remember his name, not yours. Okay, so he's military. Okay, he is. Okay. Oh, almost got lost there. Okay, he's ex-military. Okay, so that is the guy I'm looking at. Okay. I would say he's very much into. He's. How should I say this? He's interested in you. He finds you beautiful, and he enjoys your company, and he likes you. He likes you in a romantic sense. But when it comes to giving you the way he's wired, I don't think it's him personally. I would say a relationship with him leaves you hungry for emotional softness, for that tender side. you know, oh baby, I'll take care of you. Don't worry, honey. Are you okay? That tenderness shit, you know, it's just not, I'm not seeing that exactly. It's more like, what? Like, why are you making a big deal? Like very rough, like very judge, you know, like hard, judgy. I do see him very, very much into what he's going to be doing next. So this is a stress. This is besides the love part. Yeah. More than that. More than that. I see the, you know, multiple ways in which he, you know, again, I don't think he does it to be, he is a product of his upbringing. And unfortunately, so, you know, you gotta kind of, I mean, it is a tough one, because you're asking a long-term question, and I'm just seeing that yes, he likes you, he's interested in continuing to be romantic with you as a woman, but as a girlfriend, fiance, let's do the whole thing. He's in love with himself in some ways, and this can come from his sun sign. You know, I'm getting a very somewhat Aries arrogance from him. Okay, let's see. Yeah. The long-term answer to the puzzle, you can stay and enjoy his company and try to see what comes of it. But if you're banking on this is your guy, have babies with the guy, no. 100% www.no.com. Okay? Like, wrong direction. I'm just saying, you do you, but don't find yourself in that situation with this guy. But that doesn't mean, you know, don't date him and, you know, enjoy your life, do your thing, but don't bank on it, honey. Not with him. Not gonna give you what you want. You're gonna be empty. You're gonna feel empty long term. Your future self will look back at you and say, "Why'd you waste your youth? What the hell are you doing?" Okay, all right. Megan, is Mark cheating on you? Okay, that's very direct. Mark, right? Mark. Okay, I see a guy wearing a hoodie. So, you know, like the little hat part in the back, you know. And his back is turned. Hang on a minute. And I see him purposely causing an argument. Like on purpose, like to wedge an excuse. I'm wondering why, if he wants out, just get out. Be honest about it. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know the deal. I'm not doing a deep love read on it, but I'm curious. I'm thinking why. I'm also seeing female reproductive system. So I don't know if you guys had an argument about maybe cycles, or maybe he said something about, you know, your cycle, like cynically, like guys can sometimes, oh, you're being hormonal. I don't know if it's something like that. I don't know if it was a baby topic. I don't know if you talked about something about germs and infidelity. You know, I don't know, but I saw female reproductive organs. So it's somewhere in there. It's woven in the story. That's what I'm seeing. I would say I don't see a female per se in the picture with him, but I also see that he's secretive in a weird way. What do I mean weird? Okay. There's secretive where the person carries that secrecy well. Like Scorpios are naturally secretive. Sagittarius can be a bit secretive, even though they're very honest, but they can be very sneaky. There's Aquarius can be extremely secretive. There's a lot of signs that carry it well and it's part of their nature. This is not part of this guy's nature. So he's got either a substance problem or something's going on with him that he has changed the core of how he's naturally been. I don't see a woman per se or several women, but I'll tell you, with the way that he's doing this and the level of manipulation, I would say there's something up. I can't answer the fidelity question on the vision that I saw. I would have to evaluate it in a reading. I would say definitely don't trust him. And again, I don't know what that meant for you, but I hope it helped you. Your intuition is never going to be wrong, especially with your lover. It doesn't necessarily mean there's cheating, but if a person is checked out, that's just the same, isn't it? If a person is not treating you the right way, isn't it the same? It's a form of betrayal, right? So you deserve to get that from him, and that is betrayal. So people need to start looking at betrayal and flags like the way they are. So women don't stay in shit relationships. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope that helps. Yeah, definitely don't trust him. He's angry at something. And watch your pocket. Miriam, is Daniel like you? Okay, does Daniel like you or want to be with you? Romantic interest? We're both Sagittariuses. Okay, Daniel. Okay, please. She's really into Daniel. Okay, Miriam, hang on. Okay, so I'm seeing a WEAPON. I'll spell it backwards, NUG, because of the censorship, right? Maybe a 45. So if this person is maybe does it as a hobby, or maybe that's part of their job, this represents something like that. Do you know how this fits this man, this Sag? Is this his line of work? Okay. Do you know how that would play a role in the connection? Did he have a trauma in his past? Did you meet with something like that? It can bring up law enforcement. Is there something with it? This is accurate, and this is with you, and this is with the connection, and I'll get to your answer, but I have to address the way the vision's coming in. That's how gazing works. So it has to do with him and you, but mostly with him. So again, if he doesn't do that for a living, where he carries that, there's something that is directly linked. It maybe you're confused about it. Okay, not a problem. Let me find out what it is. I can't move forward till I find out. Hang on. Okay, so it has to do with something that you don't know about with him. So that means you're gonna have to find out. Let me see something. Okay. Okay. So the way you're going to find out is if you start to you can't just say, oh, you know what, I saw you with this and this, because that's creepy and weird. What you want to do to address what I'm bringing up is you want to have a conversation with him and say, so what are your biggest fears? You just casually just slip right in. What are your biggest fears? Have you ever had like a traumatic experience? I don't know. I was reading something on that, or I had a dream about it, and I don't know. I want to share mine. Get him talking. You will find out. There's something with that. Maybe he was held up. Maybe he was mugged. Maybe he participated in a group that was shady when he was growing up. There's something. Maybe there's a trauma there. Maybe somebody got SHOT in his family. Something is valid with that, and you will find out. Now, about the love question, we took a detour there. That happens. Let's find out. Okay, so I see you in a situation where with him, where it reminds me of a party. The holidays are coming up, so there are a lot of festivities around this time, so it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't feel like Halloween. It feels more like something else. It could be something related to that. I do see connection. I do see, but the thing is that he's not sure how to approach things with you. Here, you know, Sag to Sag, a Sag female is going to be very hard to read by a Sag male. If you were a Leo, I don't know what your rising is, but if you were a Leo, he'd read you like a book. Sag to Sag is very interesting. Usually they're very like go-getter. I'm seeing he's very attracted to you, but I'm seeing that you are showing him a sweetness and the puppy dog eyes, kind of like really like, yes, yes, you know, I'm there. And I'm seeing that he's kind of holding back a little bit. So this is one of those things I'm going to have to find out his intention, because the vision that I'm seeing is that yes, there's attraction, but I see that he's holding back. So if we were to just keep it at yes and no, my answer to you would be no, because there was a resistance from him. But since I saw attraction, I'll open it up for you. Don't worry about it. Hang on. Okay. So the good news is I do see that there's a couple of things. Playing hard to get with him is not what I recommend. Usually that's what I recommend. For you, it doesn't. I do see that this must be very new energy, because he's resistant and not sure. If you, apparently you're coming off as very sweet, oh my God, you know, hi. You're not like, hey, baby, you know, and that's how you have to talk to Sag. They're very crude and like very blunt and can be so freaking crass. It's embarrassing. Like, did he really say that? Hey, I like your boobs. Like, they're so straightforward, it's hysterical. Like, you know, foot in mouth. But what I'm saying to you is I do see that you and him could be boyfriend, girlfriend. I do see that he can completely, you know, you could go to the bakery. Okay, you can completely be smoochies, because I do see the attraction. But the whole bit of, hi, I'm the nice girl next door. No, that's not gonna work with him. You have to be a little bit more seductive, darling. Bring out the red lipstick. Okay, and that's where he clearly sees the sign, oh, she wants me, okay, because he needs to see this. He can't sit there reading you, you know. Yes, I do see you happening. Just keep at it. All right. All right, but like I said to you, there, you know, joking aside, like seriously, there is something that you will find out about him, about his past, that he went through, and that's why I saw that. You got to realize, if you guys are too new and you don't have a history together that's thick enough, and you're asking me about the future between both of you, I'm gonna see something about his life. So that's why I saw something about his past. All right. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's see. Usually I'm here 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am running late. I am streaming longer than usual, but that's okay. Today was ass backwards. Don't even ask. What a day. Okay. Let me get to everybody. So thank you. Spam away. That way I can get your question. I don't ignore anybody. Rose, Aquarius. Does your partner Virgo? Oh, Aquarius and Virgo. That's an enigma. Genuinely love you still. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. He's upset. I do see a man standing with very groomed, you know, very well kept, very groomed. Um, you know, I see him looking away. Um, and I see you talking to him, but unsure of what to say. So I see like, understand that sometimes I'm describing a memory to a T, and sometimes I'm getting a gist of the vibe, of the feeling of what's going on. This is not something that just occurred, but this is something that's just, I'm getting a feeling of people's feelings so I can give you indication, okay? But now I am seeing something. 1 second. I gotta do, so there's actually two guy friends, and they have satchels and stuff, carrying something. So like where maybe he goes someplace or hangs out with them. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what those satchels are. They don't look like backpacks. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but this does signify that there's extra information being given on his love life, that when people give too much heavy advice, it becomes like a third party. It becomes like a third wheel. It becomes like meddling, like get your nose out of it. Yes, you can get advice, but essentially person A and B have to be in the relationship. Everybody else is letters C, D, and extra, and they don't belong there. So that is disruptive, and I'm seeing that he's upset and continues to be upset. So at this point, my advice to you is you're gonna have to deal head on with grabbing the attention to take away the extra opinions. Correct it from the inside, because if you let it be and wait on him, the Virgo males are very susceptible to the group of friends. Oh, my friend's gonna give me advice. Oh, my friend. Taurus males and Virgo males rely heavily on buddies. Taurus will use the male buddies, and Virgos will really love them and hope for support. So you can't, if you love somebody and he's thinking stupid shit, you gotta fix that. Like, don't even, because what are you gonna do? Wait around for him to call you when he's pissed off and he's being annoying, throwing his little tantrum? No, you can't let him sit there and think, you know, the advice of the people. You know, your guy friend said this. They're not in that relationship. They don't belong there. You do. Fix it. Because, yeah, you should. He's upset. That means he has feelings. That means he's still invested. If he doesn't have feelings, then he checked out. Because a Virgo just won't give a shit. He has feelings. He's pissed off. He still loves you. Okay. All right. Well, that means you're going to hear an earful, you know. Comes with the territory. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Yeah, he's still into you. Let's see. Christina, will Reggie and you be in a long-term relationship? Christina and Reggie. Just a second. I'm just trying to focus here. I'm not a robot. I mean, I see you trying hard, and it's just kind of mixed signals, kind of slow paced. I see he's in, because I see you very dressed up. So I don't know what you look like. I don't know, but like, it's like when a person's hairstyle is more formal, and they're wearing, this is a very pretty dress. There's sparkle to it. I don't know if this is in the past or in the future. Usually I know, but you know, it feels future to me. It feels like it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it is in the future. Yeah, definitely. I feel that he's, I don't know, you know, the word that comes to mind is kind of weird, but deflated. And it has nothing to do with you. I feel he's interested. I do. I feel that it's genuine. I just feel that things might exhaust you a little bit, because you're very sure and you're very there. You know what? I'm also getting a sign. Okay. Valentine's Day for some reason is important. I don't know if it's going to do with him. I know it's a while away. Like, we're still in this year. I get it. but that is important. It does come up, so this could be something important to you, but don't worry about that right now. That's extra. You're asking about him, going back to him. I would say be patient. If you have the patience to deal with him and wait, I would say, yeah. But if you are going to feel like, I don't know, what's your sign and what's his sign? Let me do it that way. I'm an astrologer, so I think that way. What's your sign? What's his sign? Don't give me sun, moon, rising, just stelliums. Just give me his sun sign, straight up your sign. What is his? I'll get to you guys, don't worry. I'm on here a couple more minutes. You're a Scorpio, he's a Leo. Okay. So you're very, you're going to think bad stuff first and not trust. Like he's into other girls, or he's just, I don't know about him. I don't trust him. I'm not sure. But you're going to like him. But if you don't see certain signals coming from him, you're going to be like, he's a Leo, so that means he's really slow when it comes to that kind of thing. So he'll give you, when he starts showing up interest, you're going to see flowers and stuff. He's a gifty guy. Leos are gifty guys. But you got to wait. He's a little bit, it takes him a little bit. Leos, the reason why they are a little bit slow to get stuff started is because they're scared. It is. Yes, it is. For you. I don't know if it's you and him, but I stay with the Leo. Try with him. Being a Scorpio, you're going to second guess your intuition. But it's going to yell at you if he's doing something you shouldn't. For example, think of your friends. You're the first person to tell anybody that you love that they're being crossed. You're the first one. You're going to be the first one that says, hello, you're being played. He's full of crap. But when it comes to you, you don't see it. And you doubt yourself. I think you should give it a chance. It's complicated. Leo may hurt your feelings, not on purpose. Sometimes they check out and check back in, and that's part of how he is. Learn the sign. Learn how Leo males are. It's going to help you, because I see he's slow into it, but he's scared. I think there's a chance. Don't waste all your youth on it and time, but give it a shot, but give it a fair shot, because you're very sure, and Scorpio is very fiery for being a water sign. You're very direct. You know what you want. You're very passionate. Leo is too, but it takes them a while. And it may exhaust the Scorpio. So you got to have patience. All right? And be vocal about it. Say, I'm very emotional. I'm very clingy. I'm very affectionate woman. And he'll say, okay. All right? If you don't see flowers and gifts of any kind in the next month, that is 1000% the sign. He's not feeling it. I'm telling you. Leo males will start with a little card or a little perfume or a little couple flowers. It's their signature. Ask any woman that's dated a Leo man. That means I like you. If you don't see that, he's a dick. Flick him off. Bye. But give him a chance still. I see that you should give him a chance. Oh, okay. You have a little history. Yeah. So be wise with your time is all I'm saying to you, and watch for the signs. I'm sure in the beginning when you dated, he gave you some gifts, because they are very much of detail. And don't insult their family, because they won't like that. They'll be like, all right, honey. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Okay, Gracie, does Kai have feelings for you? Hey guys, don't get frustrated. I'm here every day. 10 to 4, I'm running late. I gotta go soon, but hey Beatrice, how are you? Hang on, Gracie, right, okay. Gracie, does Kai have feelings for you? Okay. Okay, Gracie and Kai. Yes. One second. Yeah, the answer is yes, but 1 second, please. He's worried about something family-wise. It's weighing heavy on him. Has nothing to do with the love stuff. Nothing to do with the love stuff. But yeah, it's weighing on him. Just FYI, nothing to do with you, but be aware. He's acting a little bit off from how he usually is. That's all I have to say. But yes, he is. It's the timing. It's going to warm up soon with him. You'll see. The affection is what I mean by warming up. It's just my lingo. I got you, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, he is. He's just having a hard time. All right, guys, let's see. Has anybody been asking for a long time and they're frustrated? I want to get to the ones that have been, you all matter, and I'm here every day. So I do this all day long, and I take readings, and so no need to feel like I forgot you or anything like that. I'm here all the time. Steph is like, me, Sonia. Okay, I'll take Sonia and Steph. You guys are desperate. All right, give me your questions. Sona, go ahead. And the other one that I said, I don't remember your name. Wait, I gotta go back. Wait, I gotta be fair. I gotta remember the name. Sona and Steph. Okay, Sona and Steph. Okay, Sarah, a serious love coming your way this fall. All right, here we go. Sona. Yeah, you already know this person, I do believe. There's something familiar about him. I just see a man kissing a woman's hand. I know that sounds really weird and traditional. No, not weird, because that's romantic, but it's kind of like, what? It's not the Victorian era. But yes, there's affection. Yes, there's romance. But he doesn't seem new to me. He seems familiar to me in this vision. So you know of him. There's something going on. Yeah. I also like your vibe with him. You keep him waiting, and the way that you carry yourself, you don't sound clingy. You sound like you have a really good control over how you present yourself with him, which really works, whoever this guy is. There's a cat also there's a cat and he's paying attention to the cat. So I don't know who that is, but I hope that helped. You don't know of the cat? Okay. Then, oh, you don't have a cat? Okay, there's a cat. You're allergic to cat. He's being sweet to a cat. So definitely the person you meet has a cat. So, you're going to have some allergy medicine because he's a cat person. And I do see you romantically involved with this person, and he has a cat who's very much in the picture. So you got to tell him, because, he's got to defuzz before he hugs you. A little Benadryl, right, before you visit. No, but seriously, yes, I do see that for you. If you seem like you know him, so I don't know. Well, a lot of times women are dating online and they don't know everything about the guy. And if he has a cat, they're quiet. I don't know. But it does seem familiar to me, the energy. You can book a reading and I will look into that. Yes, Sonia. You can book a reading. Okay, you're going to meet him. He's a cat guy. You're hiding. Oh, that's not good. You can't hide. You got to be proactive in your love life. So if your only connection to meeting someone is online, you got to realize if people are headed your way in destiny and you close that door. For example, let's say you fill out for jobs and you do a money spell. Let's just say you go the magic route and you fill out for 6 jobs and they start calling you for interviews and you don't show up. That's on you. Think about love the same way. I'm a love astrologer. I see destiny. I see things coming in. If that person decides because of their free will, I don't want to date, I'm closed off, I don't want to. That's you, because you have to take pride in the transits happening with your horoscopes. If you let that time slide, that's on you. You have potential suitors, so go for it. If you want your love life to get back up. You're old fashioned, okay. You can be old fashioned. You then go out and have the vibe open so you meet people. And be open to blind dates and be open to people, you know, friends. All right. So let's see. Or stay single. I guess that's what you want. All right. The other one was yes, you, Steph. Is Mark coming home to live with you? You're a Capricorn. He's a Sagittarius. Oh no, okay. It doesn't really matter. A Sag and a Capricorn, doesn't matter who is who. All right. I'm gonna see what. Usually I don't do questions like that because if someone's incarcerated or they're in the military or something or hospital or something like that, you know, I don't know the story. I'm gonna just see the vision that I see about Mark and let it be. Non-clear questions get non-clear answers, but it will be accurate, 100%. Okay, so let me do that on Mark. Go 1 second, Steph, right? Steph, yeah, Steph about Mark. Not to live with you. I do see him talking to you in real life, face to face, and it's a good conversation and it's very caring. Progress is made. I don't see him moving in or wanting to. Okay, that's the answer. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I ran late today. It's 5 already. I gotta go. Got a private reading to do, but I will be back 10 to 4. Bye, guys. Love and light. And I do this all day long. Bye, guys. Thank you so much, YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow. I fulfill my readings on YouTube because TikTok is very censored.